I greet my viewers with another liberal message from me, Arminak Nurijanyan, as a progressive psychologist and amateur politologist. Actually, today I want to give a few comments on the state of affairs of the profession of substance abuse and alcoholism, like we understand it in California. Actually, recently, I become 2 weeks ago. I became a student over at Intercoast College, but actually has kind of college that has actually teaches a profession of nurses and electricians and also drug counseling. Well, actually, I believe that unfortunately I encountered rather reactionary personalities that actually didn't like students, discourage learning, creative thinking, and discourage academic success as well. About this college, I had an impression. You know, when I was actually booted from my classes for doing no wrong for being an immigrant without any proper reason, you know, I was actually without any written reprimand or anything like that. You know, I was actually even ill-treated by the campus director at Catholic City, Mr. Joe Lambert, you know, who called me Jude and removed me from class, you know, and make a kind of contradictory statement that he did not suspend me from class, though he removed me from class and prohibited to join our students. And he didn't issue me any written statement, and he even told me he would put me in a hot seat before that during school orientation day. He told students that he discussed them as trash. He called them trash, actually, student. And that guy, you know, showed me just deeply seated racist bias against me, and he was actually a person who trying to prohibit alcohol drug counselors from doing psychotherapy, which is violate 12 core principles of counseling. And actually, instead, this college harbored the Narcomobsters, Mr. Jack Kearney, or Father Jack, like we call him, who actually told students that you are screwed, but he told students to resist legitimate state search and arrest warrants, to tell them there is 42 CFR Part 2 about what requires special warrant for so-called, but they never showed any federal criteria for special warrant. There is no special criteria for this warrant. If let's say drug counselor offers resistance to state authorities like peace officers serving a warrant, well, we'll arrest him immediately or shove him aside. So and the state attorney will charge him with obstruction of justice. You know, also this college uses Bukov effect, whereas authors are so reactionary, who wrote this. Cynthia Jeppert with many kind of some bogus kind of ideas and bogus titles. In her book, she actually the book of ethics, they actually say that counselors should not report past crime, confession of clients when they confess past crime. But I believe it's illegal. I believe it violates federal statutes, federal law that will charge federal authorities will charge anyone who would actually become an accessory to a crime because being accessory to a crime, to a felony, is still a felony covering up past offenses. Maybe a person committing a rape, murder, and other violent crime, no felonies, actually. And instead, this book says that counselors should avoid, shouldn't do disclosures of past confession of past crimes, which is illegal. And that teacher, one of the teachers that I went to, is Professor Doll, actually. She told, when we first saw me, she mumbled government or stuff like that, and when she actually prohibited students from counseling each other during peer counseling group, that actually was Alcohol Anonymous. 12 principles was structured as Alcohol Anonymous, 12-step group. And I believe I'm going to sue college, and I believe a college violates state laws, It's practically proposes students to offer resistance and civil disobedience to and obstruction of justice to federal and state arrest and search warrants. Because they showed some videos where they simply call for sabotage of state arrest and search warrants, but instead there was more mobsters. I believe Narcomobsters will run this college, and I believe that state authorities, state licensing authorities, Bureau of Secondary Education, should actually revoke their license, because this college violates their guidelines. And I believe I will sue the college for illegal malevolent persecution, for removing me from college student, and because I actually condemn narcotics, and was bandit named Edgar, said persecuting me and ordering was Counselor Snow, kind of removed me from class because actually I told that narcotics are harmful chemicals with psychotic properties. I told that narcotics were harmful poisons, chemical poisons with psychotic and hallucinogenic properties. That's all there is about. And actually, when we bring an extremist video in which a cowboy points his loaded revolver at a drinker in a bar and tells him he will shoot him if he drinks his shot of hard liquor, I believe it's human rights abuses. And I believe it's not only inhuman, but it's illegal, to assault somebody with a deadly weapon. And but instead the teacher was covering up with human rights abuses and covering up Father Jack, who was a redneck from non-existent commission on alcoholism and narcomancy, would never exist on the internet, when actually, and he says that claim to authority never has. And I believe that this college unfortunately run by Narcomobsters. Father Jack, who tells him good and bad news, he wasn't a lawyer, and actually state authorities should investigate the activity of this college. And I'm going to bring it up to to our Californian public in a federal United States court. We will lawsuit for illegal malevolent persecution of a student and demand some monetary compensation. Right.